Hi guys, welcome back to Be On Tracks. I am super excited for today. My name is Paulini and I'll be your host today. Today we have a very exciting guest, and I say exciting because his entrance into our studio was one of the best I've ever seen. So sorry to our older guests, but that was one of the best entrance ever. I am so happy to introduce DJ Holy to you guys. Hi guys, this is DJ Holy. Woo!
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
If you don't know, guys, DJ Holy is a UK Afrobeats DJ. And one of the biggest things that I know I've seen and read about him is that he was able to open for artists such as Davido, Charlie Poppy, Buju, Mr. Easy, some of your favorite artists. And I know some of you are like shocked right now. That's good. That's shock value. Let's get into it, okay? Because as well as that, his vibrant image and crowd controlling DJ sets has established him as one of the young leading DJs in the UK. And we are so excited to have him on Be On Tracks. And if you guys can, listen, like, share, subscribe, and let's get into it.
Yeah.
How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm feeling good. Nice studio.
Yay,
Like you guys, it's really beautiful. It looks really beautiful. The whole team is amazing. Thank you guys for having me. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
We're so happy to have you, honestly. We'll get right into it. So one of my first questions, and obviously when it comes to DJing, I think a lot of people just assume it's just putting tracks together and that's it. And I don't know if you've seen, but the new Spotify update, you can DJ on Spotify.
Yeah.
I can't lie, for me, I said, yes, Jesus, my career has started.
Yes.
I was ready. I've been waiting for this. As someone who gets called a DJ just because I put mixes together or playlists together, it made sense for what Spotify is doing. And I mean, they're one of the most leading DSPs right now. So it's perfect. But how did your journey into music and broadcasting begin? Like,
Yeah.
where did it start from?
Yeah. Okay. So I'll talk about this sports.
Yeah, please, please.
I always say, because a lot of people ask me, "Oh, holy, can you teach me how to DJ? Oh, I want to learn it." Come learn. I want everybody to learn how to DJ. Firstly, I don't think DJing is that hard. I don't know. Don't let any DJ make you think it's that hard. It's not that hard. It's not rocket science.
Okay,
It's not. It's really not. It's not surgery. This is not. We're not see those life. We're having a good time. So it's yes. Maybe we'll save life in different ways, but it's not that. So yeah, please everybody come in. So I'm super open to technology. I'm super open to new things coming on, new innovations coming on. I just believe DJing is bigger than the actual mixing now. So and putting two tracks nicely together. I think DJing is branding. I think DJing is personality. I think DJing is it's what you bring into the community or other things you can put in together. No, just it should be bigger than music. I think if you're just a DJ and you're just spinning songs, um, probably that was what 90/20. So yeah, we moved on from there. So then the next question is how did I get into DJing? So I go into DJing off the fact that so I'm just if I was a DJ, I would be doing something in entertainment.
Okay.
It would probably be maybe the business side. Probably let's say I'm in management. I tried singing at one point in my life. I know it wasn't for me, but I'm more of I knew. So basically, from my time of getting like trying things out, I did singing, which I had good career on it actually. I had good song that did well. At least in the Afrobeat scene. Um, but what I noticed was when I go to the studio to record a song, it takes me time to actually record one song. And this is me being honest. It takes me time to finish a song up. It take me like, I'm not gonna lie, I think like 3 days to finish one song. And for really quick recorders, it take them like, I don't know, couple hours and they're done, right? And yeah. So, but one thing I noticed during the time, I'm good at picking the right songs. I'm good at working with the right producers. I'm good at getting the right sound. Very good at music arrangement. So I know this should come first. This should come first. Yeah, just putting everything right, right? Then my strongest part was after the whole song is made now performing the song. So if you come on stage with me, you're done because I'm so good at it, right? So I noticed that my strongest part was music kind of collaboration and producing, not necessarily vocal, and also the even more strongest point is the performance. And so that's why I noticed. So I continued and slowly kind of after a while, the parents like come of course to do education. So I started doing education, and but I still did not want to get out of the space of music. And one day I met a DJ, a very way. I always tell this story. I met a way older DJ, Nigerian DJ, and we were joking, and I just said, "Oh, um, I would like to be a DJ," because there was a song he played. The song came out just that day. It was a Boxing Day, Christmas Boxing Day. So the song came out that day. I went to a house party, a family house party. I went to a family's house party, and he was DJing, and he just played the song. Like, oh, how did you just go the song? And we started talking about the song. Jokingly, I said, "Oh, can I be joining you to DJ?" And he's like, "Come through." It was like Wednesday. By Friday, I was apprenticing with this guy. And
Wow, just like that.
literally like that. Jokingly though. So I never thought I was gonna be a DJ. And by Friday, I was apprenticing with this guy Friday, Saturday for a year and 2 months. You know how Nigerians do me. So I didn't go to school for it. I didn't study YouTube. I did like the normal Igbo people, Nigerian people. What is it? And watch and like actually did. Is it boy, whatever they call it? Yeah. So I don't know. I guess yeah. So I actually did that for a year and 2 months. I remember not getting paid, just with him, studying in out every weekend for a year and 2 months, every weekend. So by 3 months, 4 months in, I was already a really good DJ. But I stayed throughout the whole process to know just to learn, to get connections and stuff like that. And I stayed for a year and 2 months. And that's why I'm really, really good at any any occasion. So they call me for a wedding. Everybody knows that I'm the Afrobeat wedding guy in the UK, hands down. If you call me to play a club night or a festival, there's not a lot of people that would do it better. But that's because I learned with somebody he was the big guy at the time, and he was doing a lot of big shows. So I learned on the job. So it wasn't go learn on YouTube, not coming to like look for thing. It was I learned on the job. So that's how I got in there.
That's amazing. That's actually so encouraging to hear. And I guess this kind of ties into why you're very open to people reaching out to you to learn as well, because this was how
Yes,
you
100%. Yeah.
that's so
Because if somebody is teach me through the process,
yeah.
I have to I have to give that back. Uh, and also it's two things. And also during my time, so after I left the guy, I still had a very difficult time getting into the industry. Now there's this young kid, smiling, shining, all bright, all just on your face, and nobody wanted to give me a lot of opportunities at the time. And when things start kicking off, I'm fast forwarding now. So when things start kicking off for me, I promised myself that
You'd put other people.
I will pull other people on, because a lot of people did not pull me on. I'm not gonna lie. And there's a lot of people that watch this and they know my story. My story is very personal and it's very deep. Um, and they will tell you this guy went through the whole process. And a lot of people did not pull me on. And I promised myself that when I get into a good position, I will not pull people on fully. And I always do that. So people know that's it.
That's so good. I mean, encouragement to up and coming DJs that wish like they're literally looking up to DJ Holy right now. Reach out to him. You never know. You actually never know. So I guess it ties into my next question, because obviously you're known as the UK's biggest Afrobeat DJ.
Yeah.
Like I said, guys, if you don't know, he's open for Didido. Like some of your faves, okay? Some of your faves, he's open for them. What is it like being an Afrobeats DJ? Like, what is that like?
Um, I think for me, it's doing what you like with doing what you like authentically, if that makes sense. So I like DJing. I can DJ any genre. Like I said, I did a lot of variety of stuff when I started. Um, I can do I can do the really pop stuff. I can really do the really dance or sub the bashment stuff. I can do all this really, really well. But after a while, I decided to go really authentic. To be for my brand to be the Afrobeats guy, it was very deliberate.
Okay,
The reason was, for example, so when just track back. So when I said when I left the guy that I learned how to DJ, I found it difficult to get into the get opportunity in the scene, because he was running the whole city, the whole town I was in at the time, and people did not want to book me on the Afrobeat scene. And this time there was no Afrobeat; it was very small, right? This is this was a while ago now. So so they didn't want to really book the young guy as much, which I understand. There was a bigger name. So I decided to move away from the Afrobeat scene, go into other scenes. So I now became, if you know, there's like clubs called like Prison. Don't they feel like that? Just imagine Prison, right? You know the kind of music they play, the music.
Yeah.
I'm the guy playing that.
Right.
That was like for my first. That was like for good 2 years back to back. I was a resident DJ.
Oh, okay.
For something that's really, this is like 2, 3, 4 years. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Like I was a resident DJ doing that
Right.
every week in, week out. I was getting paid good money.
Mm.
This was in Bedfordshire. Then after a while, I decided. So I'm doing what I love, but not very authentic to who I was at the time. So I decided, you know what, I want to really do me and be me and really rep who I'm from, really rep the authentic me. And that's how I deliberately switch into like full on Afrobeat. I'm the Afrobeat guy and we've been pushing that angle, obviously. And it works better. Yes, they pay less on the Afrobeat scene. Crazy. But
Let's talk about that. Wow. Interesting.
yeah, what we do.
Okay. Okay. So at what point then did you realize Afrobeat was going global? Like, when did you see it as a thing to become the biggest global? I shouldn't even just say UK. Let me put global, Afrobeats DJ. Like, when did you realize, oh, this genre of music, yeah, it's starting to pick up?
I mean, everybody prayed, everybody worked hard for it for it to be what it is. But say this is my take. Everybody have this they take, and I know a lot of people in the industry do argue in which point the things really kicked. My biggest point is the Bunch 2012. And I think that's UK's biggest point.
Is that Oliver Twist?
Yes,
Yeah,
it was.
okay.
That was it. That was it.
Fine.
I know people would say Ice Prince, Oleku was already bubbling, but it was bubbling amazing. It was bubbling in halls, right? We were playing it in clubs, Afrobeat clubs. But do you know what the band did for us?
Yeah,
Like I'll say this everywhere I go. Any day I see the band, you see this crazy, I've never done anything with the band, right? But any day I see the band, I will tell him personally what he done for all of us, what he done for you. You might not know what he done for all the Africans in the UK. Nobody understands it. You might not like him as a person, but that guy did something crazy. He don't understand it. He changed all of our lives. Bro, 2012 New Year's Eve. I'll tell you the day, so I'll tell you. 2012 New Year's Eve. They just did the countdown. I don't know if you know the countdown, right? Or London Eye countdown.
Yeah.
The first song that hit was "Don't Forget It." I don't. I get emotional.
No, please, let's get
First song. I can imagine it's the first song. You know how the whole country watches New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
The first song that goes was dun 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 dun. Crazy. Crazy. Oh my gosh. So I hold up my cousin. My cousin will remember this. I called up my cousin. I was like, yo, have you seen what's happening? I was screaming on the phone. I ran to my cousins. I was like, we're gone. That was it. That was the moment. That was the moment. That was the moment that changed it. I know a lot of other people did a lot of work and I appreciate that. And I'm just looking the moment that did that thing.
That was it for us.
I don't care how the band got it. People might, I don't care, but he did it. Yeah, do you understand? I remember here the whole month later, like in January, others ones, this guy was on ITV running through one channel to another. Bro, the band changed it.
I just remember
He gets it.
Like,
Gets it.
Like you saying this actually brings back so many memories for me, especially as someone who desired to work in the music industry for so long. There were moments where during that challenge, like random people, random videos on YouTube, because this was also when like those videos on, I mean, the guys in the UK were doing their thing as well. I don't know if this was the same time, like
Who was doing their thing like that?
like Fuse ODG.
That was Fuse ODG came after that.
Years after, right? But
No, not years after, just quickly after.
Because there was a time where there was just such trending dances, and it was Oliver Twist. That was everybody's
Twins. Follow that dance challenge. Yeah. When the band done Jazzy, they stand in a group and I remember
this so well. So this is bringing back.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that was the invention of dance charts.
That might as well say it.
But that was
might as well say it.
That was the template of dance challenge till tomorrow.
Yeah.
when somebody releases a song, I say, guys, do this, that.
Yeah.
That wasn't
And
everybody was doing it.
everywhere.
Shit.
What a time.
Shit.
What a guy.
The band went on ITV News. And he's just talking so much. Oh my God. I'm like, yo.
We made it. Do you understand? I hear it. I hear it. So it ties in with the next question about audiences in different regions and how you feel they receive Afrobeats. Do you see, especially as a DJ in the UK, right? And even opening for so many great artists and DJing weddings and just the UK settings. For others who are maybe outside of the UK, do you feel like the audiences outside actually understand Afrobeat as how you want it to be portrayed? Unless you don't care what they think.
Yeah, no, I do care,
Okay.
but also I do always make sure you get see, like I said, music is not surgery. It's not it's like we should not take it too personal, right? Let people enjoy, let people interpret music anyway, how they want to interpret it. The reason is it's just art. You understand?
Absolutely.
Some people might not get it, some people might not play the way you want it to be played. But that's how their people enjoy it. So outside Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
outside Lagos, Nigeria, the next market for Afrobeat is the UK. That's factual, right? So the next market is the UK. Number one market after Nigeria is London, UK, right? North America. America come in the bigger market.
In Ghana.
Okay, maybe okay, outside Africa now.
Okay, outside Africa.
Outside Africa, right?
Okay.
Outside Africa, the next market for Afrobeat is the UK, is the UK, right? Outside Africa. Not America, not Europe, not France, no, those ones just yet. So we've been able to do it well here. I think most of the major reason, yes, America is a bigger market, but I don't think America has been cracked well enough just yet. Like we've done in the UK, we did our bit, but it's not crazy cracked.
Is this in relation to like artists like Wizkid coming into the UK doing it 3 days for like one of the biggest stadium? Is that what we're using to gauge it? Because I can imagine for the audiences in America who desire, I mean, the recent Ashake Symphonic that just happened, the rollout for that has been so interesting for me to see. I mean, there's so many takes on it, but let's not talk about that. But like there's a desire there, there's a need there. And as someone who works in live entertainment, live music, especially when I put on events, it's interesting to see that these people come out because they've been waiting for it to happen. So as a DJ, do you tend to see, even in the opening for some of these artists, is there a vibe you get from the UK in comparison to what you
Yeah. So I feel like America will still take time. Yes, America is worked, right? A few people have worked, a few people have cracked it, but it's not really cracked it like we've done in UK. The simple difference is I think the next market is probably France, the French African.
interesting?
That's the next. That's a quicker market than America right now, 100%. But the reason is the people. So you hear the people in the UK is first generation African.
Yeah.
The people in America, a bit lost. Sorry, they are.
I didn't say yeah, please. I take that back. But we get what you're saying. Like, yeah, I still get in that days. Yeah.
The generation is very far away.
Yeah.
So there's no root direct cause. So if we here, it's like if you're in the UK, you ask somebody, you say, where you from? They're like, I'm Nigerian. That's the first thing that comes out in their head.
Okay.
Or they're like, oh, I mean, we're in the UK. They're like, oh yeah, now I'm from Birmingham, right? But if you go to America, where you from? This I'm
Louisiana. Yeah.
from New York. I'm blah, 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 blah. Before they start tracing motherland, when anybody start telling you,
Right.
when anybody start using the word motherland, you know they are lost.
But this,
Do you understand?
it's not the same.
So just because we're very still connected back home, so that's why it worked really well here first. That's why it worked. So that's why I'm think like in French countries like France, they're still second generation Africans. So they would connect quicker with their French African Afro they can a little quicker. So obviously if you're in the UK, if you play a song, it's gonna hit more to the audience. It's just gonna hit more because what they're listening to in Lagos is what I'm listening to right now.
Right.
Do you understand? So I DJ'd in Albania about September. So not too long ago, they did this amazing. By the way, you guys need to come to Albania next year, and I'm helping them to promote. It's beautiful. So I DJ'd in this Albania 4-day event weekend that called Afrobeats. Beautiful, beautiful. So moving on to the song. So I played a song. You know the song now. Well, I played a song called no, it's Khalid Easy, the other one. Shakabul Easy. Yeah, played a song, Shakabul Easy, right? It just came out like 2 weeks before that. Or that week, it just came out that week. I played it. Known, it was still in a few of the Nigerians, but nobody know the song there. I remember I still have a video. The MC that was MCing is from the UK. It's like, these people don't know the song. Can we change it?
Okay.
But when you come back to the UK, when you play it, they feel in it. See, the reason is the connection is still very close in terms of the UK in comparison to everywhere else. So that's why the audience can feel a little bit more quicker here. So most people you talk to, 90% of people you can talk to on a daily basis, not 90%, at least half of the people you speak to are still back home. So you still get the direct connection. So but in America and other places, a little bit is still a little bit
For breaking connection. Okay. That's what I think. It's interesting. But then would you say then as a DJ who, I guess with the way you carry yourself, right? How do you see your role as a DJ, especially for Afrobeats and in these circles? How does it affect upcoming artists that, for example, playing a song like that not a lot of people know in that space, but if you came to the UK, you play the song and they'll vibe with it. Do you feel like you play a huge role for artists as well? Because I know I've been in positions where a DJ's playing a song and I'm like, change it, Joe. I don't know who this is.
Yeah.
Or I've been in a position where I'm the one doing the DJing and I really like a song that would be good.
Yeah.
And people are like, you don't know. And I'm like, what do you mean? You should know this song. And I keep playing it because I want you to know it.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have a huge role to play for artists that are trying to break into the mold? Because we're used to radio stations. We're used to TikTok. You blow on there, but I know some people that genuinely don't have these things. They don't have a radio. They don't go on TikTok. Going to weddings, going out to clubs is what they do.
Yeah.
That's where they get to learn new stuff. So, yeah. Do you see, how significant do you feel your role?
I think so. I'm still very young in doing this. Right, I'm still very, very young in doing this. I'm still the new kid on the block. I'm the new kid on the block. Why I'm a person that I take on responsibility. Even I have a big community of, we call it of Afro Circle. I have a big community to myself, that people that follows me. So I take on a lot of responsibility. So yes, I take on a lot. I feel like we all need to push the whole culture. I think we've done with music. The next thing we need to do is with clothing and food.
Yeah.
So yes. So like the story I said about what the banks did for us. I want one day somebody's gonna be in another interview in about 20 years time or 15 years time, and they say, "Holy, remember what your holy did for me." So that's kind of what I want to leave. So that's why there's a lot of songs I feel not feel. I know a lot of people in my community, in the Afro circle, in the Afrobeat community in Birmingham, in West Midland, in this area, outside London, because I don't think I've been able to crack London just yet. But outside London, I'm the guy. Minus London, I'm the guy, 100%. So from there, I know a lot of songs that's come out. Some songs like Joy is Coming.
Okay.
I think I was one of the people. I might not be the key factor, but about one of the factors that made that song blue in this area, 100%. Anybody in this area will tell you that. Songs like CK Wantinte, I was one of the guys during lockdown. My see, good thing I don't delete Instagram, I don't delete Insta. I was one of the guys that blew that song. One of the guys that pushed that song just off loving. Not because the artist sent me a song, not because any record company sent me a song. They do send me songs now. But at the time, it was just the fact that I just loved the song. The song wasn't picking up at the time. It wasn't picking up. The song was already released like 1 year before it blew. So we just loved the song and we're just creating loads of lockdown content to it. So Joy is coming. CK Wanted thing. In this area, I was the guy that really did a lot for Ozeba song. I mean, people, this is true fact. People would say there's loads of videos on social media for this. But I'm like the guy. Remember when they were running election, they were like, deliver your what do they call deliverables? Deliver your your polling unit. Deliver your polling unit. I deliver my polling unit. When anybody call on me or whenever I fell in love on a song, I would deliver my poly unit 100%. The reason is I've been so lucky to be able to build a good team around me. I've been so lucky to have a lot of very supportive people around me. I've been so lucky to be a good community around me. So my taste buds can flow around each other. Our taste buds can flow around each other. In this community, we delivered Marvel 100%. It might not be me directly, but the boys around me delivered Marvel in this West Midland. Nobody can say anything about it. 100%. If not because of the boys, and this is I'm now saying I'm not putting this so the Marvel situation is not me because I really did not know Marvel that much. But the boys around the community, one they called me and said, "There's this artist is coming. We need to do something with it." And they were playing me the song. I was like, "I don't understand the song." I didn't understand it. I was like, "I don't understand this guy." And it's like, "No, listen, holy, listen." And I slowly go into it. Nobody knew Marvel. I'm telling you, nobody knew Marvel. We were already playing Marvel like 6 months ago, 1 year ago. Wow. They were already just doing their thing. Then I came on, I was like, "Whoa, okay." And we wanted to do an event with Marvel. One or two things did not add up, so we did not get the event. Let's get whatever. But the point is, we do deliver our poly unit. So yeah, that's kind of beauty.
I mean, this literally ties into my next question because I think some of the things I'm trying to understand, especially about DJing, is what connects your listeners to a DJ set in comparison to a radio or even streaming. Because I know, like I said, I love Spotify down, the DSP. Spotify sponsor us, okay? We like you here.
Sponsor us.
Okay, we really like you here. But like, what really happens when a DSP like Spotify puts on the DJ upgrade that they've just done, the mixes, that's encouraging people to listen in comparison. I mean, there's so many DJ AG online right now is doing something. So much we absolutely love. We can't wait to have you here as well. But like, I can't imagine as a listener using that to weigh up, a DJ set because there's something I like to say spiritual.
Yeah,
Something spiritual
Yeah.
about it. But as a DJ yourself, what would you say makes the difference for listeners, for people that are upcoming DJs, for people that don't know anything about DJing? What makes the difference between streaming, radio, and a DJ set?
I think streaming is where strip. This is my take on this, right? Distribution platform is the storage. It's a cloud platform. It's a cloud platform. So the like the tune code, what that delivered to Spotify, the storage. Why Spotify the DSPs is this is my take on it, right? They just like the table where they pour the CDs and you just go collect the ticket. Okay, CD racks. So you go collect the song and you play it, and you take it, you play it, and you take it, you play it. Da, 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 da. Why TikTok TikTok and the social medias is where okay, there's a new song, you put it out and people discover a new song. Da, 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 da. Then why if you want to go listen to live music, you want to feel music, you want to enjoy music, you want to consume music properly. In a life where you go to a nightclub, you go to a live venue, you go to a DJ concert, you go to a boiler room, whatever. You go to Afro Circle, whichever it is, right? So the difference is for me. I believe when I do it, I have to do with everything I've got. I've got to do with from within. If I don't like a song, I don't play a song that much. If I don't, there's a lot of songs that got so big, I don't play. And there's a song by French Montana, the one he did in Africa, that one of the biggest songs that he had the kid dancing around. I hate that song. I hate the video. I can't tell you how much. I think it was so exploitative. I don't care. I never played that song, but it was one of the biggest songs about a few years ago. I think you know the song I'm talking about. French Montana and I think it Race Mode. The American lot. They did in Africa show. It's all in Nigeria and they were dancing. I think I actually remember that video. And they had the kid. Literally, I should just said it now. And they had the kid dancing around. It was such a big song, but I never liked the song. I never felt the authenticity. Yeah. I never felt the authenticness of the song. So I never played it. Till tomorrow I don't have it downloaded. Right? So I don't only play what I like. I play what people like. I play what I feel the most. So when I DJ, I'm passing energy towards, right? So when I DJ, if you tell me I'm very expressive, I'm very connective, I want to connect with people, I'm very emotional about it, I'm very passionate about it. So it's very spiritual to me. My name is Holy. I'm not very religious, but I'm very, very spiritual person. I believe in a lot of things, and I believe.
So is your name connected to like holiness, like the actual meaning of holy? Right.
Yeah, yeah. So it's part of my whole thing. It's not a thing, it's just me. So I'm very spiritual with what I do. So when I go out to DJ, I always go out with 1 or 2 people, and it's always my people. It's the same face every time you're gonna see. The reason is I want the right energy around me. If I feel a bit off, the set will be bad.
Okay.
100.
So how does that connect to your listeners?
So that's why I say. So I always try to put my spirituality, my personality in it, right? And I'm able to to translate the song how best I can. So for example, if you say the Spotify, they did this thing, they can play the song. Where a DJ will play a song, let's say a whole song now. If you play the new Marvel Whiskey, where normal people play from, that's not where I played from. Okay, I don't know. Maybe other people play from the same way I play, but where I have had a lot of people play from, it's not like the part I choose. I choose a certain part just because that feels right to me, and it's been able to communicate. If you hear my set, you will tell you. I think you can tell a holy set because it sounds. The energy is there. The you can feel my whole energy there. This personality, you can feel it in music.
So DJs in general should actually be able to distinguish.
100%.
Okay.
I can hear a lot of the DJs I look up to. I know what their sets sound like. It's not, I don't know the music. It's not like you don't have to know the music that goes after each other. But if I hear the set, like that sounds like this person. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell what I look up to Black Coffee. I can tell what Black Coffee set sounds like. I look up to, there's a guy, again, it don't have to be an Afrobeat DJ. There's a guy in the Caribbean called DJ Puffy. I can tell what he said feels like and what he tells is like. Um, I just believe everybody need to have their sound, and this is what I'm working towards now. Like in about a year, 2 years from now, you can tell a holy sound fully. A lot of people in my community now can tell it, but it's not. We're still trying to push it out so little other people. But in about a year, 2 years time, everybody can tell a holy sound.
Okay.
It's like, good example. It's like DJ YK Muller. You know what DJ YK Muller record is? It's simple as. So if you book a DJ YK, you know what you're gonna hear and get.
Okay. Okay.
Do you know the vibe?
Yeah.
That's
Get what you mean. Are there any toxic sides to Afrobeats in the scene? I know the big argument about the big three and who's the Odomu, who's the I know all this stuff, but bringing other Afrobeat artists into this, like, are there any toxic sides, especially from you as a DJ? Do you see a lot of gatekeeping or favoritism or power struggles even in this genre and in this industry that you're like, it would be so helpful if we didn't have, or it's good that we have it because it protects you as a DJ, or it just does something for DJs in general?
so so entertainment as a whole is all,
Of course.
is all politics, right?
Yeah.
Life is politics. So I'm used to the politics. I see it as business as usual, right? Um Sometimes some of this stuff still hurts. It still give you a kick, then you go home like, oh. Then after like a day or two, like, yeah, it's politics. Let's go again. Let's go again. So yes, there's too many gatekeeping. There's a lot of gatekeeping. There's a lot of favoritism. There's a lot of everything. But politics as usual. So we're gonna just keep doing that. And I know. I would say, for example, I would say maybe DJs needs to get paid more.
Okay. Okay.
But at the same time, I can't blame the payee, if that's the word for it. I can't blame the people paying. I think the DJs, I think we the DJs are one of our biggest problems. 100%. Um so I understand the business side of the business. I understand the DJ side of the business. So for example, so my take is, a lot of DJs be like, oh, we need to get paid more. Yes, we should get paid more. 100%, we should get paid more. Um But the reason we're not getting paid more, or a lot of people are not getting paid more, is because of us. It's us that's doing us, if that makes sense. So, for example, a lot of DJs don't promote themselves well, don't market themselves well, don't brand themselves well. And so there's just two type of, this is my ick to us DJs, right? There's two types of marketing and promotion in the industry, which is one, there's a DJ holy, wake up every morning, find means, different ways to promote themselves on social media, bang in, bang out. Like ASOS, like Pretty Luther. You see their post every day. Every day. That's a DJ holy. I'm on your face every day. If you wake up now, yes, if you wake up every day, I post on social media every day for the last, I don't know, 5-10 years. Okay, maybe not 10 years. For the last 5 years, I've posted, I've not jumped 2 days without posting. For the last 5 years, every day I'm on your face. Some might hit, some might not hit, but every day I'm on your face. So there's that kind of branding promotion, just constantly pushing themselves. So building a brand for themselves. Then there's this other side of DJs, which is way more majority for whatever reason. There's so much of this side of DJs that they don't promote themselves. They wait. Their only means of promotion is waiting for, let's say, an artist event. They'll be like, I DJed for this artist. So I don't get excited when somebody say, holy DJ. Yes, I want to DJ for big name artists, but I don't get excited when they be like, holy DJed for this person, really. Because all the other DJs, they want to, their own title, their only way to promote themselves is, oh, I was on the flyer for DJ with Whiskey. I was on the flyer for DJing with David. I was on the flyer for DJ. That's the only means of promotion. This is why nobody want to pay them anymore.
Yeah.
Because now it looks like the promoters are doing them a favor.
Yeah. Instead of you actually
So instead of you giving value to the event,
yeah.
it looks like the event is giving value to you. A promoter is looking for who to bring more awareness to his event, right? Now, if you see what promoters do now, mainly in West Midland and in the Afrobeat community a lot, right? Crazy. This is what promoters do stay. They'll book an artist. Let's say they book, okay, Buji Benson, right? They book a Buji Benson. These are examples, right? They book a Buji Benson. When they do the flyer, they don't put no DJ's name on it. They just put the artist's name on it. Stay with me. As they put the artist's name on it and they start posting the flyer for the next 2 weeks, what they're hoping for is, not what they're hoping for. Maybe they posted 20 DJs will DM them. Oh, can you put me on that your event? Can you put me on that your event? Put me on that. Now you put them, all of them in for free. Or for 50 pounds. Why would they want to pay a DJ Holy anymore? Now I say I want £500, £550.
Because
we have 20 lists of DJs that want to DJ for free or for DJ for alcohol, for shots of Casamigos. Or they want to DJ for shisha. That's the problem. That's where we are with the thing. And a lot of people still in the midst, a lot of smart promoters still take their time and be able to still say, as much as I get all this Osho free DJs, I still want to once in a while pick one of the DJs want to join.
Yeah.
But now they want to bargain because they're like, it's the same music. You can play whatever you can play anyways.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is a lot of, there's a lot of things happen. So there's a lot of issues, but a lot of the issues very intertwined that I don't want to blame promoters for not wanting to pay people properly. I don't want to, for example, I think in weddings, right? There's only two things you should pay the highest. And I'm not going against other vendors, right? The two things equally should be your venue and your DJ. Simple as. Just get a roof. Okay. So if you have I think if you know how much they pay DJs to do, some DJs to do weddings, you would like, what? You see DJs carry speakers for shoulder and their head. They'll stay there for good 12 hours. They'll go an hour, 2 hours before. Then the event will run for 6 hours. That's 8 hours. Then they will pack up another hour. Then they have to drive back or transport themselves back. They run in 12 hours. And you see DJs going there to go charge £350, £400. I'm like, Jesus, what is happening? But you know, the thing why I cannot beat them is probably because they have another job. This is just a hobby for them.
Of course, yeah.
You know what? There's too many variables to this thing.
Yeah.
So I think in a wedding, number one, I think DJ should charge way, way more.
Mm.
It's not because I want to collect way, way more money from a client.
Mm.
One, for this, if you will look at what's the priority of service, right? Like if you say priority of service, I know venue is very expensive. If people are paying £4,000 minimum to get good wedding venue, minimum. There's no wedding venue that's good that's less than 4K. And you're booking DJ £500. That doesn't make sense. There's something.
Because your music is what makes your wedding as well, to be
Bro,
honest.
you can do a wedding in a hall, in any hall, in a community hall. If the music is good, everybody is good.
That's very true.
You can do, then if you flip it, you can do in the most expensive glass house. If the music is rubbish, end of the night, nobody's gonna have a good time. They don't care of the finer chandeliers.
Yeah, that's very true. Okay. I mean, that makes perfect sense.
So imagine imagine a foot. No, I don't want to put on other vendors to do that. But imagine a photographer, videographer, food. Okay, we all need food. Imagine everybody that comes to a wedding. Okay, let me bust the bread. Do you know an hour saxophonist charge way more than a DJ doing 10 hours?
Wow.
Crazy. Go and check it. Crazy. An hour or 2 hour saxophonist, and a saxophone will do 2 hours. They charge way more than a lot of DJs. An hour. Okay, maybe not drummers. I don't know how much drummers charge. But these people command more. Photographers command more than DJs. Videographers command more than DJs. All of the videographers and photography is a lot of work. I know that because I'm again very creative. I get it, but I'm not downing those ones. I'm just saying compare with
The DJs.
the service, the importance of for our particular day and occasion. Yeah, the pricing is very no good. The simple reason is DJing. You don't get a certificate to become a DJ. Anybody can wake up and become a DJ. And also a lot of DJs just do it for bands, just do it for the fun of it. And they have a warehouse job. I don't have a warehouse job. So I can't do this. This is all I do.
Yeah. For the most part, it actually sounds really sad. I think for me, as someone who loves weddings and stuff like that and gets to enjoy such great music. But as a DJ who's very creative, right? I mean, you have so many ventures. There's actually too much to mention, but we'll mention it today. So better tune in, guys. Let's even go back to the beginning of what you said. You were working for nearly 2 years without being paid when you worked for that older DJ, right? Is that something that you would encourage, or does putting DJs on mean you're also going to encourage the know your worth? Because I mean, I'm in the industry. I have so many DJ friends, and I am guilty of sometimes asking for lower prices because I'm like, it's just to play music. I know it's not that. I fully am aware that it's not that, but I guess from your side, as someone who owns a lot of businesses, who's into other creatives, because like you said, some of them have full-time jobs, so this is just a hobby. But for DJs who are so passionate about this, and DJs who are probably like yourself with a restaurant, who have a business, who run like so many other aspects of their creative life, what could you encourage about knowing your worth, but also going for what you know is yours? Like, if you're gonna be just an Afrobeat, be just like. If you want to be hip hop, be just that. Like, you're allowed to do that in that space.
Yeah.
Is that encouraged? Is it
I
welcomed?
I don't think it's know your worth. I think you get paid for the value you bring in. That's life. Full stop. In every business, in every industry, in everything you do in life, the value you bring in is what you pay with. If you don't have a good value to a promoter, they're not gonna pay for you. They're not gonna pay well for it. Full finance stuff. I can show you this after this. I've got a lot of my friends that's maybe somebody has them, oh, do you know a good DJ? And they send a client or potential client to my page and they'll be like, oh, this is a guy, book this guy. And they will look and they send me a screenshot of the client telling them, that guy will be too expensive. that already tells you what you're gonna get from onset, right?
Yeah.
So your work speaks for you. That's the word. Yeah, your work speaks for you. Nothing else. Your value would they will tell if your value is there, it's there. Nobody can take it out. Um, so I don't force my value on people. I never ask anybody for booking. I never pull people for booking. I I push myself and brand myself and promote myself and market myself and build this brand to where if you see the value, you won't come and be like, holy, how much do you charge for this value? Then I will say, here is my price. Then we can always bargain. There's always room for bargain.
And it's the same and stuff, but
It's the same. I had times at BBC. BBC called me to come DJ, and and
he's a BBC DJ, guys. Here.
and I didn't go. And I'm not trying to, I didn't go to BBC say, please, please, please. They saw the value and they'd be like, they wanted to, I did for BBC quite a lot of times. For example, the one off my head, right, on top of my head, nice. They wanted to do Afro music or Afro music 360, something like that, right? Just a roundup of the whole African music in BBC. And they called me to represent for the Afrobeat guy to come do a lot of mixes and stuff like that for them. They had to Google it. I didn't go. I wasn't in the meeting. Your value speak for yourself. Maybe somebody in the meeting is saying, holy stuff, like, I like this guy. This is a value. Let's go get him. And they come, can you do this? And we, yes, we did. And that's why we went for our BBC run. And we did all the BBC. We did loads of radio tour in the UK. I did loads and loads of radio tour in the UK. At one point, like, yo, maybe too much. But so this is how I see it. Build your value, build your worth, and people would come for it. It's simple. If you want to, this is why DJs are cheap. This is why a lot of DJs are cheap, because I put me on. Let's just cut people corner. I see DJ they do it for 50 quid, which is fine. Which is fine. I'm not knocking anybody thing. People have entry in business also. There's something called entry pricing, which is fine. You can come with an entry price, but don't. No, I don't. My job is not to advise people, but my job is.
You said we should come to you for advice if you're
My job is to say build your value, and people will pay for your value. That's why I believe. So in terms of all the stuff I've done for BBC, in terms of all this stuff. Okay, if you don't know this, right, I'm sure you guys missed this, which is crazy. So, which is a good part you guys should have got. But you guys probably missed this. I am the only. Okay, I think somebody just did it a few months ago. But I'm the first, up until this year, the first and only Afro music DJ, Afro music genre, that's Afrobeats and piano, anything from Africa, genre that DJ'd in a hot air balloon. I carried myself.
I saw that in
Okay, yeah.
UK.
Yeah, so I carried myself.
Yeah, I remember that.
Nope. We tried, me and my manager at the time, Rico, big of Rico, Manchester guy. Me and Rico, we tried to go get sponsorship from Virgin, from a lot of companies. We couldn't get it. I get it. It's this black guy who want to sponsor this African guy. They don't understand the music just yet. So I get that. They didn't sponsor that. I spent from my own pocket more than 4,800 to make that work. I did get £5 back off it. Not directly £5, but indirectly things will come back. That's me saying I take 4,000, just under 5K invested in myself. We booked a hot air balloon. We flew from Gloucester almost to London, around that area. We're DJing there. We film anywhere viral, and it did this bit, and people saw it. But this is investing and investing and investing. And now suddenly a promoter want to book. If they really tell the truth, they know what's what. People know what's what. They might not book you, but they know what's what. So if they go for this guy they're paying £50 today, or they just show free kind of thing, because that's maybe their budget right now. When they have my budget, they would come. Or when they have, if you build your value properly, when people have the budget for that, they would always come.
This kind of ties into my next question about, you know how online, I mean, I'm an avid TikTok user, and I have a lot of people I follow in America. And there's this thing they do. I mean, they started doing it in the UK sometimes, but it's an American thing where, and there's so many names, I just don't know them. They're literally recording the DJ set and people that are around. It's like a club, but recording it. Do you feel like, and there's a few songs from those moments that I know for a fact is because these DJs have played it and have played it on TikTok that this song has blown up. Like, there's so many. Are DJs fairly recognized in that space of helping an artist do well?
Yes, yes. Because I believe no matter what TikTok, no matter what social media, if your song is going crazy, if Shake It to the Mat is going crazy on TikTok and nobody played it in the club, she would not be happy. No success would be there. They would say the record company will pay millions just to make it get played in the club.
True.
So people know what's the value. People might not tell you.
But are DJs recognized fairly?
I think the right DJs are, so if you build your value right, you'll be recognized. I believe that. If you're in the right place, follow the money. If you're in the right place, you will get recognized. If you're not privy to that recognition, you would not get
I
it.
will not see it.
So maybe they could do better in terms of recognizing us. Maybe they could give better awards. Maybe they could do that. Yes. I don't want to complain. I'm not a complainer. Maybe they could. I take responsibility to myself. What am I doing? Loads of artists have called me and told me, thank you for helping us with the song. That's enough recognition to me. Yes, maybe a good one big award would be nice. Yes. But we're not getting that now. There's no award show that could represent that. But artists themselves know what the DJ does. Everybody knows what the right DJ does, right? Everybody knows, because if you can get your song running on TikTok, if it's not running in the club, it's not it. So you know how I tell you, people know, right? When I started newly, artists don't approach me. Record label don't approach me when I started newly. Before now, they don't approach me and say, "Oh, please, can we email you songs? Can we give you exclusives?" But you get to a point. People download from YouTube and download from any spot, SoundCloud, right, to get the songs. But 80-90% of all the songs you hear, I already got them beforehand. I don't know, a week beforehand, a month beforehand. Artists send me their whole EP before they release it and say, "Please listen, tell us what you think." That's enough recognition.
Yeah.
That tells you believe on my taste.
Yeah.
That tells me,
Coming up.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you're telling me, please, help me activate this. A lot of artists, I don't want to call names, but a lot of artists, I'm telling you, the big ones. A lot of the big ones, they have people that reach out to these DJs.
Okay.
And
help them push.
To help them, firstly review the songs. Think which one should we release? Now, when it's time to push, let's push. I mean, if Davido's team is reaching out to you, that tells you you're probably doing something right. If they're not reaching out to the next person, that tells you maybe you need to up your game. So that's why I believe in it. That's how I take it. Hopefully I could.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So with global collaborations that we've seen lately, and I say lately because in this year alone, there's been so many with DJs. There's a few that we know. It can feel more exploitive than authentic, where because they know that it is public. Yes, they know this. We all go where the crowds are. We understand that, but do you feel like the industry can create more balance and fairness, especially the DJ industry, to let's all agree that if this artist is coming, we're not doing it because, he's not coming to me because I'm popping right now, but he, like you said, there's value in what I'm going to offer him. Because if I don't know, what's his name? Justin Bieber, not even Justin Bieber, let me use another example. There's a few artists, let's say in the UK, for example, like Central Seas, that's done so many songs with a lot of Afrobeat artists. If he was to do a concert here, for example, not just because DJ, I don't know if we could even say this, we're saying names right now, but not just because DJ AG is trending, whereas when he has DJ Holy, who literally is an Afrobeat DJ, do you feel like we can find a way to welcome fairness in this industry? Is that possible?
I don't think so. You're right with everything you say, but I don't think
Oh, that's sad.
anybody will be fair to anybody. People just play on it's politics as usual, right? Right? So this is my take. I know this might sound sad now. It's either in life, it's either you're getting used or you're the one using people. try not to be used too many times, right? So if you notice, I know a lot of people have tried to, oh, holy spot pit, let's find a way to get, they like, if you know the pattern, then you can be like, okay, if I'm getting used, at least pay me for my this, right? So, they would never be fair. Nobody will be fair. Caesar takes it by force. Do you understand? Right? So nobody would ever be fair in the game. Everybody want a cutting corner. Everybody want a cold corner. Everybody want a cheaper value. Everybody want who they can use. I would really hope one day the big names or people that I've seen with a lot of us coming, a lot of us DJs have put in a lot of work. Mainly the younger ones like myself have put in a lot of work in pushing their music to our community. I really hope one day they will come in and be like, guys, well done, guys. Do this. Here is this. Here is that. Not money, but like good recognition, right? Really hope that would come, but I don't see it happening. So if you're doing it, then you're doing it out of the love. So I pushed a song like Ozeba because I connect with the song. I wasn't pushing it that one day maybe Roma is gonna see me and retweet it. He never retweeted. I don't care, but I don't really care about. I care about it because I just connected with the song and my group loved the song. Everybody, I remember when he released that album or EP at the time, everybody was talking about Azama. Like, no, that's not the one I'm feeling. I never played that song like more than three, five times up until even to today, right? But I said, this is the song I feel. I'm pushing it out of just pure love, pure honest, pure. So one day, maybe one day, because when the band did his 2012 thing, he didn't do it to impress me.
Yeah.
He did it out of pure love. And I felt impressed and I looked up to that so much that I want one day somebody looking up to whatever I'm doing from whatever they coming from can be like, I really like what that guy did and I looked up to him so much. That's the only joy I feel like I would be able to get from this. Trying to reach out for recognition and trying to reach out for
There's no unfiltered. Yeah, that's the last.
it's you're gonna drag in so much pain and like, why are they not doing this for me? Why are they not doing this for me? I don't want to chase what I can't control. I want to just chase me, chase my group, chase what I can do. Hopefully I'm able to just impact my fellow youngins. That's my take. That's my
This has been so good. Guys, just before we wrap up, now DJ Holy has a few things he does, and one of them is what you can see Afro Circle. So if you could tell us a little bit about Afro Circle, I would really love that because I know you also own a restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I will be giving a review. Tell me okay. Yeah. I'm gonna get invited. I'm gonna give
100%. Like
about what I was like. Yes.
I'm-
But yeah, I would love to hear more about your other ventures as well.
So we'll talk about restaurant first and we'll talk about Afro Circle. So when I started DJing, no, I think we'll get too personal. We'll end in I was trying to know I can end it
We don't
like,
mind.
in emotional mode. So I always believe I'm just trying to find a brighter mood to tackle this topic. I always believe after the time of pushing Afrobeat, the music, there's gonna be other things. You can't just. It's like when they have dancehall, when they have reggae, then they have jerk chicken, and they have their colored net vest. You know, they have the fashion, the swag, the Jamaican swag, the crowd, the aura, right? So I think that's what's gonna move into Afrobeat. So into the African culture. I remember when I was going to school here when I was going to college here in the UK in Bedfordshire. I remember you can't really talk the way we talk now because people would say you're freshy. People don't. And you know the worst thing is fellow Africans that do it worse. Right. By the way, it's crazy. Fellow Africans have maybe lived here a little bit longer than you, than they were born here. They want to really pinch you. I almost point somebody's face at one time when I was younger. Seriously. Because the boy was instigating it so much. I was new in the country and he was doing anyways. Um and what Afrobeats, the music, did for us. It make the cultures, and now everybody can go on and just speak. Look at it on social media, everybody saying Nyash every day. It's like that's not a normal thing. That's really changed the culture for us, right? So I believe now the next thing is the food. We need to introduce the food to the community. So I'm so proud that the family and I have an African restaurant in Birmingham. And we were doing it for 2 years and 10 months. Beautiful, beautiful only restaurant in Birmingham. So if you want your traditional, authentic Nigerian dishes, when you get to Birmingham, just come to Onye restaurant or say hi to DJ Holy. Come to the restaurant. I'll probably be there. If I'm not there, just ask anybody there and they'll know how to call me and I'll come down with me. We'll eat food. We'll talk about life. And so I'm so proud we're doing it. And the the reception has been so overwhelming. Like when they be like, people don't support people's business. I used to think that no, people do support if you do something right.
Yeah, if you
Then
follow.
I remember I had this because I'm a marketing guy, I'm a branding guy. I had this amazing marketing campaign I wanted to do for the restaurant. I want to run around screaming, doing social media. But immediately we announced the restaurant, the overwhelming support. I'm an emotional person. Like I was shedding tears because a family I DJ'd for their was it a wedding of and I know a DJ for their name is their first son, the whole family all the way in Happenden, traveled all the way, spend the weekend in Birmingham just to eat from our restaurant. That's how much support people came out fully supported. People have been supported for the last. Yes, the food is amazing. Yeah, so that helps. That helps. The place is nice to be. The place is cozy. It's not crazy fancy. But it's very authentic, very homey, very homely. So that's the goal. The goal is to make authentic family restaurant. There is flashy restaurant. I feel like at the time what he used to do was either two things. It was either your restaurant was really nice and the food is rubbish, which is this is the strategic of all the African restaurants in the UK. Your food is really good. Your restaurant is dirty. Nobody want to chill in it. Or your restaurant is so fancy and the food is no longer African. It's no longer Nigerian. It's jollof rice made by Congolese. Oh God, no, it's not working. So the goal was try and have somewhere nice that people can socialize and also have the very authentic home food, and that's what we did with Own Your Restaurant. Then yes, that was that. Then last year, 2024, I started. We always have our community, our Afrobeat community. I always been building that for years. While officially putting together what's called Afro Circle. So Afro Circle is a community of young creative Africans in West Midland, in Birmingham. Young creative Africans in Birmingham. Very, very cool kids from Nigeria, cool kids from Africa, not just Nigeria, cool kids from Africa. And we do a lot of community activities. We do a lot of community initiative. We do like a lot of charity stuff, a lot of charity work. I'm a big, big charity person. So I do a lot of every year I do a lot of charity outreach and a lot of charity thing. I sometimes not sometimes most time I don't have money to give, but I'll give my time and I'll give my person. I've gone um I did a 8 weeks course in a charity in Birmingham and I was teaching um um the kids there in foster care, the kids there and a little kids just not of the right background, you know what I mean? I don't want to like get into the kids way. I was teaching really young kids from like 13 years old, 15, 19. I was teaching all of them how to DJ. And I did that for 8 weeks. So I do all those. So I wanted to like, I used to do all this every, like, yeah, different things. I wanted to put everything together into one and have like an umbrella thing so we can have it proper uniformed. So that's why we started Afro Circle. And yeah, so we do like events, community events. We do like music event, like the Afro Circle event, which the next one is 6th of December, like boiler room with focus on DJs, fully DJs and stuff like that. We do other stuff. So yeah. So cool. So yeah, check it out. Afro Set.
Check it out, Rashidi. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
so great to have you on DJ Oli. We are so grateful. We're excited for Lane King Lane Car. I talked. No, this is good. This is because we're learning. So thank you so much, guys. If you enjoyed this, please go like, share, subscribe. Go follow DJ Holy, follow Circle, and follow on here. Please, guys, we want to support. This is the whole point of this.
And also, please subscribe, like,
Absolutely,
and
please.
share the thing.
It would be so amazing to see you guys commenting, asking questions. We'll send them to DJ Holy. Don't worry, we'll send them. If we don't know them, we'll send them. But thank you guys so much for tuning in today. And we'll be back very soon. Take care.
Thank you.